Clash Games has a new game, and it's not like a huge box like those two behind me. Let's check it out. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel, and today we are going to check out ASTRA. It is a new game from Clash Games, and you know how much of a fanboy I am of their work. Every game they put out, I'm like, oh, they have a new game. I want to know everything about it. So yeah, I got my hands on Astra. Of course I did, and I checked it out. And spoiler alert, I absolutely loved it. So yeah, you don't have to watch this video anymore. Bye bye. But if you want to know more, if you want to know why I liked it, stay for the rest of the video. So Astra is their attempt from Clash Games to make a somewhat more accessible game. Now their games are more on a complex side of things, and the games they make are like you really want to play it with the seasoned gamers. You don't really want new players on their games because they have a lot of complexity, a lot of rules and stuff. But Astra is pretty simple game. It is not roll and write because you're not rolling anything, and I can hardly say it's a flip and write because you are just from time to time you just flip the new card. Once the card is taken from the middle in front of yourself, that's the way you score points. Once you take one of these cards, you will just flip another one, and you will then try to figure how to win that card or how to get some points from that card. So it's sort of flip and write, but it's not. So in this game, you are basically watching the stars, and you are doing that by marking the stars on the cards. And once the card is filled, once all stars have been marked by all the players or by one player, doesn't matter. Whoever has the most stars on it will take that card in front of themselves, and they will get the special ability of the card that they can use once until they refresh it. And there's a way to refresh the cards. You can't refresh it just like that, so you have to think about it how you want to do it. But everybody else who kind of contributed to fulfilling that card will also get some type of rewards, and that's where the beauty of this game is, because sometimes you really want to win the card, because you really want to have your abilities, different abilities that will let you do different stuff throughout the game. But also you want those rewards because those rewards are insanely good. You get so much stuff there that sometimes you're just like, I don't want a card, I want just like 5 points or like 5 space dust crystals, which you are using to mark the cards. You are using these crystals. So like, I wanted that, or I want a spyglass so I can mark 2 cards in one turn, put myself all over the place. The thing is, you want to have your mark on all the cards, because in that way, you when every time somebody fills the card and the card is then scored, and if if you don't have the most, you will not get the card, but you will get the bonus. So sometimes you want like to have yourself spread out, but it's not good to do that always. Sometimes you will like go on some card, spend some resources on it, and nobody is interested in that card. Nobody is looking even at it, and now you wasted few of your space dust tokens that you could completely use on something different. Maybe finish some other card, get some cool ability just for yourself and stuff like that. And yeah, in essence, that is the game. You are filling these cards, you are taking them in front of yourself. They will give you some little bit of the points. There's also different types of cards that you want to collect for the end game scoring, but mainly thing why you want them in front of yourself is because they have some abilities that are really neat and really cool to be used during the gameplay. But overall, the main points and everything goes to the players who don't win the card, because then you can get all these different rewards. And the thing is, you want to have like the most. You want to be the second most stars marked on the card, because then you are first to pick the reward. And sometimes the rewards are like the best. There's 4 rewards, and one is like super great, then next one is like a little less better, than a little less, and then like the last one is like it is what it is. But Astra is Clash Games attempt to lure new and not so much hardcore board gamers, and I think they did a great job with this game. I think that this is absolutely phenomenal game to introduce to other people. There is no hidden information, there's no anything like that, so you can, if there are new players that are not like that don't know the games that well, you can easily explain them. Listen, if you do this, if you do that, you can do this. You can explain them each of their turns, help them out a little bit, so until they figure out how the game works, and then go and think for themselves. But overall, yeah, Mind Clash Games did it again, and Astra is an absolute delight to play. Even though it is simple, yet it has a little bit of a strategy to it, so it's not like super easy. It's not kids game, although you can play it easily with kids. It's weird to set it somewhere because it's Mind Clash Games. I'm used to their games to like their rulebook break my brain or their boxes break my back, you know. But this one is like it's like this big, so yeah. Definitely check out Astra. Absolutely phenomenal game. I can't recommend it more. In part because I love Mind Clash games and they have the nose to pick the game and create the game that I really like. It's just me. So if you at all like games like I do, you will like this one 100%. So that is that. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, do subscribe because you will help the channel that way. There's also Patreon down there, so you can support the channel that way. And in the future, you will be able to choose which type of videos will I put next. I mean, which review I will put next. Which game you can choose. Which game you want to see next on my channel. You know, stuff like that. So. Yeah, thank you all for considering, thank you all for watching, for subscribing, for spending time with me. And until next time, pozdrav. Box behind, ah, huge box like bok. Hey, can't stop making games that I like, so I don't have to repeat myself. So yeah, I decided to check it out, and in this game you are kinda drawing on them. You will be checking I'm lost.